Hi Ian, my name is Albert, and today I want to talk about your robot. And today you are a speaker on the Web Summit. Can you tell about yourself and about this amazing device that we are using already and we're going to use in our future?
So this is Misty.
Misty.
On the end. She recognizes her name.
Oh.
So I've been building robots since I was a kid. About 10 years ago, I started a company called Sphero, which is making robots like more in the entertainment and education space. And about 4.5 years ago, started thinking about like, how do we make a robot that starts to do more useful stuff for us? Like when I get home from Web Summit, why can't I just like walk in my door, put my bags on the floor, and a robot comes up and like starts to put all my stuff away?
Like in
does
movies.
the laundry, yeah, like Rosie from the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Right? That I grew up with, and maybe you grew up with when you were a kid. We want that. But that's really technically hard. It's a very technically hard, challenging problem. So we're starting that journey with Misty. So Misty is the first professional grade, fully programmable robot for developers, software engineers. Mm-hmm. So we provide them with a robot, all the development tools, documentation, and a lot of capabilities like voice interaction and high resolution cameras and sensors for doing mapping and navigation and mobility and all this stuff. Give them the tools that if they have an idea that they might be able to use a robot for, they can implement it with Misty. And so this is the Misty version 2, the Misty 2.
Oh yeah, she can understand you, but not my voice.
So I think it's more of a like a hey Misty, and she'll
yeah, all right.
Hi, So, to make breakfast, that's probably, this is Misty 2, that's probably like Misty version, 8. That has, because you need arms and other things to like make your toast, and she probably needs to be a lot taller at that point. But Misty could definitely wake you up in the morning, follow you around using her navigation, maybe play a podcast or music while you're getting ready, maybe be your security bot while you're at work or here at Web Summit. Maybe if you have pets, you can watch your pets while you're gone. Sort of tasks like that. Maybe, we have some customers that are using Misty for elder care. So Misty works very well, or at least they're telling us, because she's very approachable, satisfies a lot of their needs for maybe elder care safety. So an elderly person like detect if they've fallen on the ground, and maybe send a picture or call family members or emergency services to like make sure they're okay, and lots of other things.
It's good to have robots in the Nordic countries because employee feed is very expensive, and sometimes if we look to the other countries, the labor force is cheap and it's easy to have a person. But as I say in Nordics, for example, I live in Norway right now, it is much more easy to have a robot that will care and that can follow everything, maybe go with the pet.
Well, and that's interesting, right? Because us as the robotics company, like there's been other robotics companies that have tried to figure out what those killer things are and build everything themselves, but we've taken the developer first approach, like getting this out to people who are passionate or experts in a specific vertical or maybe a specific region. So like we're not experts in, in your region, right?
Yeah.
Where developers in your space would like know how to build skills for that area, and they don't, and maybe they don't have to build a robot just for that region because maybe the market might be too small.
Yeah.
To spend all the money to like build a robot in 4.5 years and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Right, but they can just use Misty to build their skill and get that out to that particular region, or like maybe they're working with kids with developmental disabilities, and like to make money as a company, it might not be a big enough market, but if they use Misty and sell their software on top of our platform, it totally makes sense for them.
Yeah. And what is your challenge? What gonna be with the Misty 3? What's your future plans and what you're working on right now?
Yeah, well, so Misty 2, so we just started shipping Misty about 6 weeks ago.
you already start sales, so people already buying Misty.
Yeah, so
Wow.
we did a crowdfunding campaign about a year and a half ago. We sold maybe around 500 units.
Wow, it's very good. 500 units already. That's very good.
Yeah, thank you. So we just started shipping those 500 units out 6 weeks ago. Last week, October 30th, we announced our big launch of Misty.
Congratulations.
So Misty is now generally available. And yesterday we announced that Misty can ship internationally. So people anywhere in the world can buy Misty now.
I would love to have a Misty, because
Yeah.
I also gadget guy and I love that stuff, robots. So maybe I can check out your website.
Yeah, and thinking ahead, I mean, what we're focused on right now is customer success. So making sure that people who have all these different passions and expertises in different areas and different regions, like we're supporting them with sample code, with help with our community. So we have a community online of people who, many of them already are getting their Misties now, or some, don't even have Misties yet.
Yeah.
They're sharing ideas on what they might be able to use a robot for. So thinking ahead, it's listening to them and seeing what the needs are. But I think we have a ways to go just to take advantage of the capabilities of this robot before you need the next version.
Yeah, to understand what are the pluses and minuses and what you need to work on. But you know that in Norway, in Oslo, there is one person who will be interested to get that robot, and you can be better in test version. It's me.
Yeah.
And
That would be awesome.
Yeah. It will be interesting to use this, because as I told you, I like that robotic stuff, and I was always passionate about it from my childhood, but I didn't go deep into this, and I was programming.
Well, I don't know if we have any in Norway yet. Like maybe you have the first Misty in Norway.
Yeah, that will be great. Yeah, then I'll check out the link after our nice interview, and that you get introduction to the Misty. I wish you a big success in the future. Hopefully it's only the start, and of course about the Web Summit, because we are here. What was your talk about today on that Web Summit?
My talk is actually tomorrow. So it's about personal robots, and how do we get these personal robots into our lives? Again, like, what's the path from today to the Rosie from the Jetsons that's, relatively far off in the future, but yeah, so that's tomorrow, just before noon.
I like future plans, what's gonna happen in 5 or 10 years.
Yep.
Yeah, also hopefully in the future, so we will be still alive and we're gonna see that everything when we'll be old, and we will be able to use all that. Actually, one of my ideas is how we can put our, I would say, brain into the robots, so maybe we can make our lives longer, but this is one of the, I don't know if, of course it's possible someday, but you never know.
Probably someday. You'll figure it out. Lots of people figure out different pieces, right? Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's an interesting future, just like us, right?
Yeah.
Talking to kids today, we're like, back in the day, we had a book that was like the map to get around, and you had to ask people. Now you have,
Yeah, and we had a telephone booth to call to another people just to talk to a person, because it was fun. They say hi. We've been going to the booth, yes, and we're calling to somewhere. Oh, yes, it's a real person.
Yeah, 30 years from now, it's going to be like, when we got back from this trip, we had to do the laundry and put all our stuff away and
yeah.
Back in the day, it was so difficult.
Yeah, I wish you good luck on tomorrow's speech. It was very nice to talk to you today, and good luck with Misty.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.